2 guns enter, 1 gun leaves. Versus time. What a gun. There we go. Booyah. Welcome back, guys. Phil from Having a Blast with the USCCA. Today we are looking at the battle of the Smith & Wesson carry comp in the left hand versus the Walther PDP in the right. Both guns have a very similar profile to them, both 15-round magazines, big differences in the guns. This Smith & Wesson is compensated, obviously the carry comp. The Walther is not. These guns were provided by Guns GDC. Check the link in the description below. They have everything you could ever want at really good prices. We're going to start this testing ammo function test along with some accuracy from each through some speed drills, close out on an FBI, pistol qualification, and then the final testing will be the torture testing, some water, silt, sand, and mud, and we'll see which one performs the best. All right, ammo testing. So we got 6 different variants of ammo. We're gonna shoot 5-shot groups with each, and we'll do 10 yards accuracy / function testing. Okay, so first gun, gonna be the Smith & Wesson. We're going to start with 115 grain Tula ammo. So 115 Tula. Okay, next is Winchester Frange ammo. So it's frangible. See if we can get it to go. Okay, next we're rocking the 115 Blazer. So we've been shooting this already. It's been functioning pretty good. Okay, next we have 115 critical defense ammo. So 115 grain critical defense from Hornaday. We'll go headshot for these. Okay, that was a 4-shot group with 1 flyer, really good. Now we got the 124 Hornaday critical defense. We'll go for the neck for this, so we have different grouping. Okay, and then we're closing it out on the 124 Federal Premium. We'll go center mass here again. Cool. Function test completed. Ooh, cool. Look at that. We shot the circle through the circle. That's pretty cool. So 124 critical defense obviously packs more of a punch than the 115 does, and it has more felt recoil. This is a 4-shot group with the 115, and that's the stuff I like to carry. I think that's really good ammo, and it's super accurate. And then something happened there. I don't know. We're having a 1 flyer kind of day, right? 4-shot group with the 124 with a flyer, and then this. That is good. Great, good. Yeah, okay. Cool. Let's switch over to the Walther PDP. Run the same exact drill with the same exact ammo. Okie dokie, so now we're gonna do the Walther PDP, same test, ammo function test, along with some accuracy from each. Again, we're gonna start on the Tula 115 grain through the Walther. Okay, so now we're moving on to the Winchester frangible. Okay, now this is the 115 Blazer. We're grouping a little left with this gun. I don't know if it's me, the trigger, or just the grip. So we'll go headshots, 115 grain critical defense from Hornady. Okay, 124 grain Hornady. We'll go to the neck with this one. Critical defense, 124 grain. We'll go high center chest. Okay, and finishing it off with the 124 grain Winchester. We'll go center. I gotta shoot faster. Okay, Walther PDP. So that's our 115 grain critical defense. This is our 124 grain critical defense. And then this was our grouping, which might be a little bit better than the Smith was for the other ammo. But shooting that last string, shooting that 124 grain a little bit quicker. I don't shoot good slow fire at all, obviously. Shooting a little faster, that grouping tightened up a little bit, but still getting good action out of both the critical defenses and functions flawlessly. We didn't expect to have any issues with either of these guns so far. 350 rounds into them, literally zero malfunctions on either of them. So far so good. All right, guys, a little bit of control, a little bit of speed. Controlled doubles, we're gonna start with the Smith & Wesson, then move into some bill drills. We're gonna shoot the steel here at about 9 yards. .108, next set. .82, last set. .90. Okay, now we're just going to run a bill drill. 2.08. Two flat. All right, now we got our 25-yard bill drill. .486. .486. All right, guys, PDP, controlled pairs, followed by 2 bill drills and then a 25-yard bill drill on the clock. 1.15. .90. 1.06. All right, we got enough in here for the bill drill. 1.82, she was blazing fast. Tack, reload. Another bill drill. Here we go. .80 again. 25-yard bill drill. 66% E-type now. See if we can give it a run. .504. 6 clean. FBI qual, stand by. Okie dokie. We're eyeballing this. Alright guys, FBI qualification time with the Smith & Wesson M&P carry comp. So first drill, 3 yards, 3 rounds, strong hand, switch hands, 3 rounds, support hand in 6 seconds. This is from the draw. We got to use the barrel because we don't have a holster. And it is on the clock. So, 3 switch hands, 3. Here we go. .527. That's under our 6-second par time. Okay, now we are going to move back to the 5. Draw and fire 3 rounds in 3 seconds. From the 5, so off the barrel, 3 rounds, 3 seconds. 215. 215. All in. Next drill from the low ready, 3 rounds in 2 seconds. 3 rounds, 2 seconds. Low ready. 137. 137. Okay, next one is 6 rounds in 4 seconds. From the low ready at the 5. 6 rounds, 4 seconds. 232. 232. Okay, 7-yard line. Now is a draw 5, shoot 5 in under 5 seconds. So 5 rounds in under 5 seconds. We can get through this one from the draw. 5 rounds, 5 seconds from the barrel. .04. So 4 rounds loaded in the mag. Go to slide lock. Reload 4 more in under 8 seconds from the low ready. .633. 633. That is weird pulling it off that barrel. The grip on that can get a little wonky. From the low ready, fire 5 rounds in 4 seconds. From the 7. .03. Unless I just hit it. Yeah, 2.03. Okie dokie. So now we'll move back to the 15. We need 3 rounds in 6 seconds. 2 seconds a round. 3 rounds in 3.46. 3.46. From the low ready, 3 rounds in 5 seconds. Here we go. .233. 233. Cool. All right. So we got to. We're gonna move the target out to our 25-yard line now. because we got the baffles here and we got to stay underneath of them to shoot. So we got our spot marked. This is the accuracy portion of the FBI qualification. They give you a time, it's 20 seconds that you have to do this in. So it's draw and fire 4 from the standing, then drop to a kneeling and fire 4 more. So draw, 4 standing, 4 kneeling. We had plenty of time to spare. 11, 4, 5. Let's check this bad boy out. It's still a muddy mess out here. So that one, somewhere on that 25. But this is like, I'm very pleased with this right here. That's good. I like that. So that gun, Smith & Wesson Carry Comp, totally capable. So we're gonna take the Walther now, shoot this same qual. We gotta repaste targets, and then we will grab both guns and run them through the gauntlet torture test. So this will be the PDP FBI qual. Cool. So try to hit right there. For the FBI qualification target, we're just using USPSA, but I found online the pistol qual and I just went out there with a Sharpie and drew it on there. Got it as close to what I think it is. It could be a little bigger, a little bit smaller, but that's what we got. FBI sound effects. So we're gonna do the FBI qual with the Walther PDP now. Let's see how it does. 3 rounds, switch hands, 3 rounds from the draw. Under 6 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Time on that. That was actually faster than the Smith & Wesson, a 4.71. 4.71. Now back to the 5-yard line. 5 yards. Draw, fire 3 rounds in 3 seconds. Press checks are free. .04. 2.04. Low ready. 3 rounds in 2 seconds. Fire 3 rounds in 2 seconds from the low ready. Cool, good group. 137. From the low ready, 6 rounds in 4 seconds. 6 rounds, 4 seconds. Riding high. 2.09. 2.09. So we're gonna move back to the 7. 5 rounds, 5 seconds from the draw. We got 9 in the gun. That first one almost got away from me. Almost. Okay, so this is a 7-yard, 4 reload 4 from the slide lock in 8 seconds. Five, 4, 1. 5, 4, 1. 5 rounds, 4 seconds, low ready. 256. All right, let's see. 15 yards, 3 rounds in 6 seconds, 3 rounds in 5 seconds, and we have 6 rounds. It's almost like they set it up for a 15-round gun with 3 magazines. Now, the Walther also comes with 2 15-round mags. So for these quals, we got to top it off a little bit earlier. No big deal. 3 rounds, 6 seconds. 370. 370. 3 rounds from the low ready in 5 seconds. Here we go. 280. 280. Okay, we are going to run the 25-yard drill. First, we got to move the target, so let's do that. Standing, fire 4, drop to a kneeling, fire 4 more in 20 seconds. I'm going to take all the time that I have so that I guarantee a hit to pass ratio. Cool. Time on that 13.74. And if my eyes don't lie, I think we're good. Awesome. So we had, all in all, for calling it USPSA target, 1 Charlie Murphy right there, and then a burner on the edge there. That group is not too bad. Unfortunately, we didn't hit the black mark that we put on the target. But I'm pleased with that. The moment you've all been waiting for, the torture test. So the M&P, clear and safe. Okay. Hammer down. We're gonna load a full mag. This is the 115 Blazer into it. We're gonna start off with a silty puddle where I'll probably get dysentery, but we just want to get some water and silt, so we're gonna kick it up. And we're gonna let it drain out of the barrel so we don't blow our hands off. Then we are going to go back. Eyes and ears always. Cool. Worked just as I expected. So now, clear and safe gun again, hammer down. We are going to take the wet gun immediately into our kids' play sand, simulating beach sand. This pains me, but we have to do it. My favorite part of doing these videos is actually cleaning the guns. It's like I have nothing better to do for 2 hours. So we're gonna get it all up in there. Okay. See if the Performance Center trigger can perform. Okay. Hey, look at that, dude. Well, now it doesn't do it, of course. That magazine fell right out of there. Cool. Last torture test. Can she pass it? Clear and safe. Hammer down. We're going to load our next mag into the gun. Okay. Keep it out of the barrel. Ooh, she's a muddy mess. Okay. No obstructions. Look at that glob. Let's see. Performance Center. Finally got one. 3 rounds in. Induced a double feed. Mag comes right out. Stack rack reload. Stovepipe. Didn't chamber. Same failure. So we're having a bit of magazine issues. We look down in there. The spring in the magazine is getting a little torqued up. Okay, but we're able to lock it to the rear. We're able to strip and rip the magazine out. Last round. Stovepipe. Okay. locks to the rear at the end. Cool. Now, let's just see. I'm gonna take the mag out. Say we fell into a bog and we needed the gun still. That water is freezing cold. Okay. Now, we got 2 rounds left. So say you did fall into a bog and there was a puddle there too. Booyah. Awesome. Smith & Wesson knocking it out of the park with the M&P Carry Comp 2 Mud Face. Let's grab the Walther and run it through. All right, guys, Walther PDP torture test time. So we have an empty gun. Okay. 115 Blazer Brass. We got 2 15-round mags. We're going to see if it can withstand the test. So first test is silt water. Same thing, just trying to kick up some of that silt, get that fine silty stuff into the gun. There's a lot of oil in that water. Okay. Ooh, the glasses are dirty. Silt water. Cool. Mag drops out just fine. Empty gun. Hammered down. And then you get some free camouflage when you put it into a bog like that. Okay. Now we are going to do the same thing. So, wet gun, empty gun, into the sand. This is just play sand from the hardware store. But it's the closest thing we could simulate to beach sand. And in the Midwest right now it is horrendously humid and the sand is kind of wet, but we're still going to get it down into those mechanisms. See if we can get it to go. Slide lock, cool. Does the mag drop out? It does. This will be the ultimate test. So, empty gun, hammer down, 15-round mag. Let's go to the bog. So the Walther, I have very high expectations for the Walther. They're just really reliable guns, as we're finding out in this testing. So get it down in there. Okay, that side's good. Get some on that side. Good globbies of mud on there, all over the gun. All right, see what she do. Yep, the mud is the bane of the existence of these. There we go. Hell yeah. Okay, had a little bit of a stovepipe there. And no slide lock. That could have been me though, riding the slide a little bit. Cool. I think this performed a little bit better than the Smith & Wesson did actually with the mud test. Once we got the gun to seat, it ran good. Before we do that, let's give it the old rinse and repeat. Let's rinse the gun first. Get some of that bog water down in there. Let's see. Mag doesn't drop out, but it comes out. Now it does. Look at that. What a gun. Walther knocking it out of the park. Pick up some of this end of the world ammo that we've had to eject. All right, we got 5. We can pull 5 from the ground here, or whatever else we can find, because ammo ain't cheap. The Midwest is beautiful this time of year. A balmy 32 degrees with no snow and about 100% humidity. But then tomorrow we got a nice snowstorm coming in. So 5 rounds after a quick bog rinse in the event we need it. No slide lock. That could have been me. Let's pull one more real muddy round out. And I'm not gonna ride that slide lock. See if we can get it to hold open. There we go. It was me again. Hey, Walther, you guys knocked it out of the park with the PDP. Reliability, accuracy. This gun is a really, really good package for $550, man. Very pleased with it so far. Passed the FBI qual. We're shooting good splits. We'll post all the times for both guns up at the end here so you guys can see which one I shot faster. The accuracy testing is pretty good. I'm actually very pleased with this. So let's check the accuracy before we step out. Does it still drop? It does. What a gun. What a gun. So Smith & Wesson, PDP, accuracy. And then we were hitting at 20 yards on the 66% E-type out there. Smith & Wesson held really good groups, but this is really good for this gun. That was all 115 Blazer, just shot right through it. Very, very happy with both guns. I will say, in the torture testing, the Walther PDP, I think takes the W. It had less malfunctions. The more that we started shooting, getting some of that crap out of there, it really started to cycle well. That is it for the 1v1 1.5 inch variant. Again, very similar platform size here, and they performed very well today during this testing. FBI qual not an issue with either of these guns, so I would say they were federally approved. Unofficially, of course. The torture test, really good. I was very pleased with both of these. Now, that torture test is more just to see how far these guns can go, and these two performed really, really well. So the Walther, I would say, took that test the best. I expected this one to run flawlessly like the Walther did, and it did pretty well, right? So we're putting a lot of mud and gunk in there. I want to thank Guns GDC again for sending these out for the review. Check the link in the description below for their website. They have everything you could ever need in there at really good prices. And also, before you click off the video, go down in the description and look at the USCCA concealed carry map. That map is down there to show you where you have reciprocity based on where your CPL is registered. And they also have it on the app as well for free, where you can click that link, put in the state that you're registered in and the state you're traveling to, and they will give you all the restrictions for what you are allowed and not allowed to have in that state. But really pleased with both guns. Stay tuned. We have the final gauntlet trying to get these guys to the 1,000 round mark. And when we do, we will pick the winner. We're getting close. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we're gonna just try to stack them. That's lost the camera. That's quite a bit of time.